Okay, we have a big casted game, a little bit lag right now because it's a live game. JulianK versus Boy, absolute best player, two of the best players playing right now. And let's see how I'm going to focus on Lakota this time, since I want to know how Lakota is going to counter Otto. It's a good matchup for Lakota, I think, but still, it's Otto, so Otto can just win with superior unit, you know, crazy shipment, really good tempo. They can kind of win against any Civ in the game, which is why I play them because I think they're the best. Otto is the best Civ in the game. But Lakota is a very tricky matchup for Otto because of strong dragoons, bow rider, and special dragoon rifle riders who just shut down Musk, Falk, Heavy Cav all at once. So it's a tricky matchup for Otto too. Let's see what deck he's gonna pick. And JulianK is the macro is a little bit awkward. He's not able to put down a TP only right now. It's pretty late, I would say, but it's okay, I guess. Instead of a chopping 10 woods, I think that's better tempo-wise. Is he going to... Oh, he's not picking the Cree tracker deck. Instead, he picks the water deck. I think because he scouted what Boy has picked. He's not picked a Gen Rush kind of 700 food kind of deck. So maybe he adapted and chooses to go for the water deck. Now Curta is... Let's see if he's going to go for Schooner. I'm not a big fan of a 3-view Schooner. Okay, Capitalism. No Schooner, it's just a bluff, I think, to indicate potential water play to the opponent, you know. But I think he's going to do Jan Semi? I don't know if a Jan Semi is good against Lakota, but yeah, maybe it is, since Lakota's Seaton doesn't do that well against heavy infantry right now. Now, JulianK is chopping for a TP, I think. Yep, he's chopping for a TP. And he's still chopping. Okay, that's for the first coin upgrade, I think. For this, I think. Okay, this looks like a... He's aging up with 400 wood. That can be anything. That honestly can be anything. Yeah, that's for the first coin upgrade. I think he's going for 2 war hut into 700 coin. Let's see if I'm right about that. Boy, 3-wheel, Capitalism 5-wheel, super standard, double X, eco kind of Jan Semi. It's just such a good build. Everyone is copying this. Only Bows is doing this. Curtis is doing the. I'm not saying Only Bows is like copying like a bot or something. I think he contribute to the popularity of this build. It's just a very good build, and everyone is doing this. Okay, Jan into a stable start. Not looking good for Julian, I think. Otto is on way better eco right now. You know, they have the 5-wheel, have the Capitalism, have better market tech. Yeah, already have Steel Trap. It's just 10 gens, perfectly micro. 700 wood, I think, is the next shipment. Yes, perfectly executed this build. And Julian goes for a stable and a TP for his 400 wood. Okay, he's going for a bow rider Semi. And the X is what? Not getting a lot of value, I don't think. Bow Rider are good, but they cannot just shoot these. They can poke them, buy some time, but they lose this against 10 gens for sure. Yeah, it's stable start into this semi-gen is not the play. I don't think it's the play. Maybe if he goes for a batch of X instead, he can maybe, you know, transform. Ah, he doesn't have the transform card into Rifle Rider, so never mind. Into Great Hunter. I don't know. I don't know about that. Maybe it's the right call. Maybe it is. Okay, now the problem is Julian gonna make more Bow Riders, or is he just going to call it a day and try to age? That's gonna give him like 300 foot. So okay, I see the Grey Hunter play. It's like a wheel car, about 3 wheel right now, and it's gonna help his age up into H3. So yeah, maybe that's the right play. And with that, he's now on approximately 24 wheel. And Otto is on 23 plus capitalism. That's 25 plus better, you know, steel trap. So 700 wood has been used for a foundry and some houses, I think, and potentially the first upgrade. Oh no, not the first upgrade. Okay, pressuring with Jan and Abbas. Only a batch of Abbas, sending 600 coin. And Julian is aging up with the wise woman. That's the bison. Super greedy. Super greedy. I think he's fine since he's still making unit in transition, and he's gonna tag into the Power Rider later. So yeah, this is not a waste. Unlike you know, making pikemen like others say, pikemans are pretty useless upon aging up into H3, but Bow Rider is still useful. The score gap is pretty bad, and Cutter Boy is getting a lot of value from the H2 army. But yeah, but they got 2-shot by the TC, so they don't want to go near the TC and pressure. So he's going to... he doesn't have the mobility advantage, so he's gonna get raid. Pretty annoying. Age up fast. So they're aging up at the same time, but Julian has the better eco now, I think, with the wise woman. That buffs his gather rate into 1.34. That's insane. And he doesn't need to go outside of the base for a long time. 1k wood. I wonder what that is for. Maybe for the war hut. And for veteran Bow Rider, and for potentially at second TC. Ooh, okay, Jen is swinging those big machete, getting some good value. Okay, yeah, Bow Rider, elite Bow Rider coming in. 8 view. Oh, 3 lakota soldier. Cut that boy going for 6 Abyss. I think he need to tag into Vet Abyss as soon ASAP. That's what he needs. Okay, second TC incoming. Like the play. He needs a slightly better eco to, you know, continue this game. Make some skirm potentially from the war hut. So much worse than Abyss guns though. These Wakina rifles are just pretty bad, really. Too low HP, you know? It's too low HP. The siege is insane. Okay, big fight incoming. Oh, that's bad micro. Okay. The Abyss guns are tanking so much Dakota shots. And Bull Rider is going crazy. Okay, he's doing the war dance, that's why. Wow. This is surprisingly a good fight for Julian. I don't... Wow. Wow, this is a cleanup for Julian. Really? Wow. That's impressive. Yeah, this is the problem of Abyss gun. They are very strong, but they are, you know, glass cannon. They have low HP. So once you mess up your micro, they die super fast, and the fight will instantly go bad for you. You know that at the big fight, I think the drag box switch around doesn't work really well for Carter, and loses him the big fight. But I don't know about going into this fight. It's not gonna be a good trade. Just back up. And Julian sent 8 Vil for better eco, and since with the Wise Woman, you can just happily sit in base and just mass unit. And he can play the long game right now. 39 Vil to 28. Yeah. Otto is still relatively good eco, but not compared to Julian right now. And since Lakota underscore, I think Julian is in a better spot than Cutter Point right now. Ooh, by catching the War Hut again. Some view going down for Julian, but completely fine, I think. Now making Wakina to, you know, they are weak, but still you need them to better counter the Jan. I think the costs efficiently, they are not too bad, but still you want more HP from them. Just too low HP. Only 107. And they cost, they're cheaper than a normal gun, but lower HP, lower range just makes them, you know, really difficult to use in a standard skirm war. Ooh, getting caught by Abyss gun. I think, yeah, just mass some Wakina and wait for the big timing of Dakota Soldier. Maybe raid with them, you know, raid these views. Yeah, I think he saw them. Definitely can raid them. He's moving there. I think this is going well for Julian. What's the win condition for Otto right now? Maps? Okay, he sent 1k wood, so a second TC is to be expected. And the first view production rate is researched. Still, I think it's in the favor of JulianK. Lakotas just have the best unit type to counter the bullshit Otto can get, so they can happily sit in base right now. The view count is 17. The view gap is 17. But, you know, you have to consider the 3 view production. That's about 6 view. That's about 6 view, I think. Okay, MAMS. MAMS coming in. Okay, second upgrade of view production is in. I think Curtis scouted the second TC, so he might be, you know, okay, he's using the Mabur. Really good play. Sees everything. He knows the Wakina and Bull Rider. But Julian is actually up in score for a second. Oh, that's maybe because of the man. Going for the Jesuit. I don't know what he wants from the Jesuit. Maybe the smokeless powder and the view production upgrade. But he has to rely on the superior quality of Abyss. But they only have one more range. I think they can kite that effectively. Okay, yeah, smokeless powder for the Abyss gun. Spending his resources really clean. So is Julian, I think. Yeah, Julian is going for the Takola 5 Takola. I think he missed just... He waited a little bit, he can get 6. A little bit of a miss micro, I think. But it's okay, still okay. 5 is 5. They're still insane. Okay, ma'am. Takola soldier. TC is gonna very efficiently clean the... Oh! They survived 3 shot right now. That's because of the... That's what? 72... Ah, yeah. They survived by default. Doesn't need the artillery combat card. Okay, the skirm is not in a very good position, and so is the Dakota soldier. Not in a good position, but the Gen is forcing melee, but they're not swinging that much actually, and they're getting sniped down by all the units. One Dakota soldier is going to cause massive issue, I think. Ah, but the Abyss gun is also dealing great damage to everything here. Okay, it's surprisingly close with 25 view on the plaza. Okay, that's why Lakota just doesn't lose the decisive fight. They always have the option of, you know, 25 view on the community plaza and delete your mass and pressure your base. Okay, get them off. You want them working? Okay, reviving the okay, he's going for an X-Rider switch, I think. Which is understandable. Not that much Gen right now. But the view count gap is closing, I suppose. At least they're not getting bigger, since Otto has 2 TC with the view production rate tech, 2nd grade. But the mass looking good for Julian, I think. Yeah. So Julian sent the Cav Combat. And yes, Cav Combat. And the 5X. 5X is such a good card too. I think they're 200, yeah, 200 resources. Standard card, but nonetheless, good card. Ooh, not enough anti-cap right now. Yeah, the axe is gonna connect. Miniman coming in, but it's not gonna be enough. The X and 1X is gonna cause so many trouble. Curtiboy is doing great microing, but I don't think that's enough. Okay, Julian is a little bit out of position, but it's not gonna matter, I think. Bull Rider can just go on top of them and shoot. That's 2 Takata soldier. Interesting. Instead of 6x, I think 6x is better. Go for 6x. And what, 20% HP? Yeah. Great card. Okay, the Abbas micro is really good, but it's not gonna matter. The it's floating a lot of coin. Maybe he wants to make some. Okay, the Merc is Black Rider and Bosniak. Black Rider will be good, but it's not gonna matter. Really isn't gonna matter. Julian's mass is always superior, and he's not the kind of but the Abbas Splitfire is on point. That's a really good trade for the Abbas. Okay, but the Dakota Soldier, even with the Whirlpool, I think it's over for Cutter Boy. GG nonetheless. I think the decided factor is the fight in the middle, where the Gen going into melee to force a connect is the right play, but I don't know, they just don't swing fast enough. And yeah, they're forcing position moving of JulianK's army, but JulianK's army can just move back and kite them, and as a result the gens doesn't get too much value before they go down. GG. And the fight here with all the Bull Rider cleaning up the mass is also huge, with the community plus dance, of course. GG. So the takeaway here is, I think, even on a map like this where you cannot take a very good stagecoach position, it's okay to do a 700 coin 4x kind of semi into a Grey Hunter kind of semi. 700 coin for the Bull Rider, 5 Bull Rider production to, you know, distract your opponent, buy some time, and I think 4x is the first card. Yeah, 4x to raid because it's a good card, great card in H2, into 700 coin for the Bull Rider production, into the Grey Hunter card to help you age up and give you an eco boost, into 1k wood for War Hut, Elite Bull Rider, and extra TC into military shipment, I think. Yeah. GG. Great build from Julian.